Hello, it's Comatose, and welcome to a Thamim Ladder Special follow-up. I had so much fun with Troop Angron, I decided when the new season started I would see how he would perform on opening day, and it was great. 14 matches, won 11 of them, 2 of those wins were bots. We're not going to watch those, we're going to watch everything else. Gonna have a nice 12-match little spree here. If you're not familiar with what the not mad, just disappointed Angron is, take a look at the last video. It's gonna have a deep down explanation, but the TLDR is rally, damage, fast, end of turn damage, rally heal troops with a splash of quintessential World Eater tactics being Armor of Mars and Gorechild. And then all the legendary troops of World Eaters, being Wrath, Argus, and Macer. So, keep it nice, short, and quick. The next video is going to be this 12-win perfect run for the event I did with Con of Cons. So, look forward to that. Here are the Angron matches. Stick around till the end. Korvax, Utter Blight is, I think, the best round here. Cabana is pretty sad. A lot of these are satisfying. The losses are hard for me, but learning. FU Tactus. Oh, and coming up, I think I'm going to do a live recording of some, what do they call that? Emperor's Wrath memeing. I had intended to maybe make some content, but it kind of got lost to all the Angron and event matches. And my computer was overheating. I needed new thermal paste, so now it's running at half the temperature, and that's why you're not seeing any live recordings this time around. In the future, though, I'm going to try to make some, you know, a little bit of the live Comatose experience. So we're going to skip the opening bot match, which I'm very surprised. I don't think I've ever had a season open from 2500 with a bot, and we're going to go straight into Varus Manus. This was a couple days ago, so I don't remember a whole lot, except I do, because it turns out that I recorded this whole episode
Surrender to me.
and it wasn't picking up the desktop audio, so it was just me talking over silence. So I'm gonna have a little bit of memory, but it was a couple days ago, being the first of the season. There's a bash. And yeah, I can't upload that. We're gonna go with the Pi Alpha because I need Goldstone in case I need to take something out before he can buff it off into infinity. But the nice part about being Angron is I can take out these 2/3s without needing to waste a Goldstone on it. So that's really where Angron and Rom and folks specializes. All those people that depend on that one extra health. And instead you just get to bash them. Captain Hindsight here, I know he has the shield card. I didn't know it at the time, or I didn't remember. So I'm like, yeah, he hit me. Take that. Which, that is the better scenario, because now he has to waste that bash. If that had hit the troop, he would have buffed that to a 2/5, and then I'd have to double tap into it, or something obnoxious. Luck's on my side, though. Kill that instantly, get off 4 damage. Hey, is that mine? It is mine! Jerk. I'm gonna kill that troop. So that way, Mortar Carrier gets off the guaranteed. And also I don't want him buffing it. Ah, that's sad. 7 health just taken out. But that's gonna leave Macer in a good place. I'm gonna capitalize on that with my Goldstone. Though in hindsight, no, that was still the right call. And then of course the 2 damage end of turn. I say probably the right call because at the time I wasn't thinking about it, but I should have been. The hammer was potential. But the hammer was going to do 6 damage, which could have kept him alive, but if I didn't play the Goldstone Hunter, he could have rammed the 1 damage into the Macer, and then it would have died anyway. So, going on the gamble where the troop stays alive after and the 2 guaranteed damage is a little better. You got another instant. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I can't believe I win this. I thought I was doing so good, Then I thought I was so screwed, and we're gonna just barely pull this off. Let's do a little math. So, if this hits him, maybe I go for him or something, but thankfully it does hit Ferris. And then 1 damage there. So, we're gonna hope that he kills this troop. Perfect. Alright. I'm in a good place. I got lethal. Unless he does that again. Okay, we get it. You like legendary big vehicles. Okay. I can do 7 damage. I need 1 more. Got it. Got it. Oh my god. Too close for comfort. Whew. Alright, let's watch why Tacticus needs a nerf. I know, there's some loser's bias here. You know, any deck that beats you needs a nerf. Anything that you beat is just fine. But really, the amount of frontline that Tacticus pumps out is very anti-Angron. And I feel like I've beaten ladder Tacticus with plenty of things, so I guess I can't be too bitter. But this opening turn combo is the worst. The worst. Yeah, who loves the 2-2-3-3 frontline opening turn? At least I'm Angron. God, if I was anybody else. Ay, 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 ay. I'm holding on to our Keth bikes, hoping for an opportunity when that's gonna have 1 health. Off over here, probably. That. Because if you don't kill it, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and then... Which, that's the worst part. I don't even get to hit the enemy warlord because I'm too busy taking out these 2-2-3-3s. Maybe I should just go for him, let him buff it up to a 4-4, hit me, and then have it live, and then I'm still in the same spot. Like, there's no winning. There's no winning. The solution is, I guess, board wipes. Have your defense satellites, your artillery strikes. Which normally Angron has aplenty. Not Troop Angron. Not true Troop Angron. Frontline. Okay, I can hit him. And then I can save myself 7 life. 7! And drop a las rifle to take out the next frontline to come. And it's coming. In the form of probably some kind of 7-8. There it is. I'm sorry, 7-9? 10, 8-9? 8-9. And I can't quite kill it. If I had a rally 2 damage, I could. Or a goldstone may, yeah, I'm gonna take 8 damage there. Then I'm gonna take like another 9 damage after. The worst. Well, at least Keth Bikes is gonna take out a troop now. Yeah, so let's heal, see if we draw something so I don't have to take... I mean, there's no 2 option I have, though, that can deal 3 damage, so... That would have done it. I'll just take the 9. Take out the troop, create another target that can hit, so that way he has to bash into it instead. Like that. I hate you. He doesn't even need to attack. He doesn't want to. Just keep it alive and have it keep popping off. That's nifty. I can take out the 6-3, and then I can take that out. hit it for 4, hit it for 4. But really, could you imagine? That could have been 12 damage into his face. I could have done 8 damage into his face. But I have to have that killed. Have to, otherwise I lose. And at least now I don't lose immediately, but I do get stunned. That stays alive. And now he gets to... that's game. I'm dead. Can't even pop off Whispers if I wanted to. Hard counter. But we're gonna have a whole bunch of delightful wins following up, so... oh, why did I do all this? If I didn't mention, I needed to play 100 troops for a challenge. So that's what inspired Troop Angron. I didn't say it before. That's why I'm dropping troops and then bailing. Alrighty. Well, skip the bot. Didn't expect to see Melkarian on the ladder, but kudos to you, buddy. I love the offbeat. And I'm the opposite of offbeat. I am the most common piece of trash. So disappointed. But it's fun, so, you know. And I love the straight. I got a 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't care that I have a 2-drop or not. Really, my 2-drops are... might be the one thing I actually, like, change. I mean, they're good. I like the 1 damage all. That takes out a lot of stealth scenarios or things, and it also hits the troop and the enemy warlord. And then the 2-1 poke is good because you can poke your own ragers. So that's kind of why they're there, but really, energy turn 2, abandoned supplies would actually probably be best. Don't even have room for it, though. Too busy being a Troop Angron. So he leaves that there just so I don't get the attack buff. Smart on him. Smart on him. So I have a lot of good ways to solve that problem. I got mortar carrier, or mortars and mortar carrier. Lots of random damage. That's unfortunate. He actually uses that to kill him. I'm surprised he didn't go for the card draw and keep his flanky. But there is surprising reason for this. I think it's because he has another one. And he really thinks his life is valuable, and I suppose it is. But I don't know. Oh, I remember this. This hurts. Rule of Fear. 3 energy takes out 2 troops. But at least he didn't use it on mortar carrier. Baited like a bitch. How would he know? Come on, left. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, what a gamble of a play. I got a whole 3 energy damage random sitting on the sideline. But we're gonna go with the mortar carrier, so that way we double up our chances to make it happen. And yeah, I'm gonna face bash with my mortar carriers. This is Angron. Boom. That guarantees that he doesn't have a troop to take this out. Yeah, I can take that out. I might even face bash to take it out, just to leave the troop alive. I think I will. Doomburger's usually a nice 8-turn drop, but when it's front line, you gotta take it out first. Yeah, face damage. And then bash, 3. He's not in a good place. Oof. Going for that draw. He needs a solution. He doesn't have it, though. Yeah. I'm gonna play a couple troops. 1 troop. I really should have played 2 troops. Again, I got a challenge that day. I'm a little surprised it took 14 matches to play 100 troops with Troop Angron. Although, to be fair, on match 1 there, I could have saved myself 1 match. And that's because on the second to last one, I had 99 troops played. A little bitter. Alrighty, let's beat up Lucretia. How do you beat up Lucretia when you're Angron with troops? Well, she reduces the cost of everything, so control the board, get her to dump her whole hand, don't give her a chance to heal anything, and you'll be great. And again, the nice thing about Angron, a lot of the troops that get shoved into Lucretia decks tend to have 3 health, like Jubok. And these are things that you can actually just kill as Angron. And I'm so sad, I would have loved to have thrown the 4-2 into the 1-1, but I need you dead. Because we just discussed, we need to keep the hand size down. Down the hand size. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna take 3 damage there, and potentially more. But you do what you can with what you got. And I got double Gorechild. That's 1 for each hand. So, that probably helps a little. Ready for, yeah, that's standard. Take out the trip. Technically didn't matter, I probably, oh no. Not that he knew. If he hadn't, I would have Gorechild into it and then done 2. So, perfect play by him. Good job. Yeah, we're actually going to save myself the 4 life and then bash him for 2. That way I have a little bit of board presence. Maybe I can bait this 1-1 into becoming T-Stealth. 1, 3, 6. Oh, you need to die. You need to die. You need to die real bad. So I need a top deck. And there's one top deck that'll do it. Well, there's a couple that could do it, but there's one that'll necessarily do it, and that's it. The longer you leave that out, the worse it's gonna get, and then I'm gonna end up... I could have taken 14 damage from it before it died, you know? At least now I only took 6, so I'm willing to put off the Gorechild. Good buddy Dorn Stash right now is messaging on the Discord saying, I ranted on there lightly about my previous, oh yeah, take that out before I go, about not having the game audio, and it just seemed too awkward to have it over silence, so this is recording number 2 as mentioned. And I had thought the same thing he had suggested actually, which was, maybe I just record over my recording and I make all the sound effects. So, you know, and read the voice lines. I don't have the energy for that. It's oh yeah, perfect. Just enough attack to take that out face bash wise. Oof, I'm at 13. How the hell do I win this? I remember Whispers. I win by Whispers with a huge misplay on this gentleman's part. And we'll see. All right, let's take out the 5-2 because I don't want to take that. I mean, alternatively, as Dorn is pointing out, I guess I could have done music over it, but I don't like editing. I do this all in one recording, all at once, and I don't have the rights to any music, and that seems like kind of a gamble. Ready for a misplay here? If I were in his shoes, I would have buffed this, thrown that into this as a 3-3, 2 damage at the end, would have killed it, and he still could have bounced it, and etc. Well, no. He'd be an energy off. So he's going for the win. And he could have it, but I got a little fast. So that he knew was going to get taken out, so he saw 2, 2, 2, 3, and that's 9. So he thought he had it. Take out that 3-1, because I don't want that multiplying out of control. And a heal. Little bit to keep me on the safe side. So he can do 6 damage, but he can't do 9. And 7 would have been too close. So, I have to take out the troop with my troop. And there's options here, and I'm actually going on the gamble of a win. I could have used Delta Omega to kill that outright. But with this, I have lethal setup next turn. So it's, do I try to win in 1 or 2 turns? And it turns out it pays off with this, because if this suicides, he goes up to an 8-8. The 8 hits and the 4 hits, so that's 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 8, 17, right? Oh, he's got a front line. And there's the mistake. If he had just not buffed the troop, he could have lived one more turn. But because he did that, I get off Whispers. Whispers means I can drop him into him, and now we have the same scenario we had before, but now I'm the 6. Goes up to 8. Should not have buffed. Sorry. Oh, I should have played a troop. Damn it. There are so many of these games where if I just played the troop, I would have saved a whole game. But we wouldn't have had the best game of the video. So strap on for that. Alrighty. Oh, another Ferrus Manus. I really thought Ferrus Manus would wreck Angron, but Troop Angron, I guess, is a different beast.
Charge! Surrender to me.
Because usually the troops get buffed, and then if you can't kill it, they're getting off like a full face damage and possibly surviving, etc. But with all these troops, you got a little extra oomph of control. I guess. Oh, let's go rifle. Always drop the rifle before the fasts. You try to finish the game with the fasts, you try to drop the rifles early because they can't quite kill them and you can bash away. Oh, this is so unlucky. He's had no plays for energy turns 2, 3, or 4. So, poor curve. Or he has things and he just doesn't think that they're worth playing yet because I can kill him. Like, I feel like he must have just drawn that. Okay, I might have buffed the troop to be a 3/4. Because then I would have taken 3 damage and ramped it into it. It didn't... There's a misplace here, I think. Yeah. Argus. You know what's funny? I never seem to ping my own Argus. I don't think it's ever happened, and it's just because all of my self-pingers are 2 and 3 energy, so they tend to get played early. And the bikes only hit enemies, so... Oh yeah, okay. We drop the mortar first because there's a 2 out of 3 chance it takes out a troop, since he can't. Oh yeah, goodbye board. And then he takes out the other, and then I hit him, and that forces the hammer, because otherwise he takes 8. And it was good on curve for him, took out 2 troops. It was a good play. You know, in hindsight, I'm pretty ahead on board state and things. I'm surprised that I healed. I really should have actually have dropped a pair and kept the 3/3 out when he had no board state to mess with them. But turns out everything happens for a reason, because now I have 2 land speeders to take out that nasty 5/8. Which saves me 5 life overall, in addition to the 7 that I healed, but I really should have been going for the throat. Let's go ahead and drop the Zanite. Zanite? Zanite. I don't know where I keep getting these extra syllables from. Thank you, Gorechild. 2 and 4, kill that, and then we can drop a Sagittari. Saves me my counterattack. So I'm thinking any turn now, he's gotta have Reckoning, right? Is this the Reckoning turn? Not yet. Oh, that was reduced. And you're gonna take this out with your face, right? And him. Okay, got anything else? Nope, okay. Yeah, look at that top deck. F you, Sistar, you cyst. So we go for the troop that can attack, because if he wants to buff his wall, that's fine. I'll take it out and take 2 damage. Ah, he winnows. But you see, he didn't get a chance to poke off with it and then winnow for free, so... Another one of you. Can't kill it. Alright, 50-50. Place your bets, folks. We're gonna save the Chaimu. So that way he doesn't like bash and then throw the 5-2 into it in case something happens. Ah, it didn't get it. I mean, at least it hits him. It's like a win-win, but I really would have rather taken that out. Now he takes that out, which, okay, it accomplished its job. There's a 3-4. Ready for a misplay? That was a misplay. Let's think about why. If he hadn't done that, and assuming I had no damage control in my hand, I would have had to throw the 2 into that and hit that. He could have saved himself 2 life. Although if I had any kind of additional damage in my hand, like rally 2 damage or 1 damage, I would have been able to kill it and then throw 1 into him. But all he did was guarantee that 1 throw happened. So if the shoes were on the other feet, I would have held off. I can take that out, and actually, I'm going to take it out with counterattack. We're going to Gore Child, and we're going to do 7 between the outsides, and do the 8th there, and that way I still have a whole 5-3. Bam. 1, it hits him for more damage overall, and it keeps a troop. It's a win-win. I'll take the damage. I'm doing great. Ah, there's that reckoning. So you can take out the 5-3. Sure. I can do 10, but not 11. So we will. And fun fact, he's gonna heal 3, but no matter what he attacks, he kills himself. Unless he's got bonus heal for heal 5, remove poison. He's a gun. Okay, so he has 1. I'm sure he doesn't have 2, right? Are you trying to heal meme me? Is this a heal meme? I've seen Pi Alphas, I've seen those. Too much heal. And that's game. Oh, I didn't get a chance to play that troop. Alrighty. Time to lose a game? Yep, let's lose this all. Oh, God. I swear to God, these energy reduction decks are a big coin flip, and boy does this guy win the flip twice.
For honor.
So what's the worst thing that he could play on turn 2? I'll give you a second to think about it. Starts with an R. Ends in OR. There's the tactical. There's the reduction. Drum roll. It's Rylanor! God damn it. Second turn Rylanor. Let's see. So now all of his perfections are gonna get buffed. It itself is a 4/7 shield. This sucks. I hate this. God damn it. So we'll use the 1 damage to take out the shield. I wasn't gonna take out the shield and hit it for 2. I'm still thinking maybe I can take him out real lickety quick. But it was still worth doing the shield damage because otherwise he'd get off a 3-4. And this is the turn that really bones me because I got nothing. I've had perfect curve on every other game except this one. There's nothing to play energy turn 4. Pretty unlikely. Pretty unlucky. Oh. Is that a second tactical brilliance for a energy turn 5, 8, 10 shield? These losses are the most outrageous losses. It's Tacticus with like 7 frontline plays, or we get this 8-10, 4-7 frontline shenanigans. And then the Vulcan loss is also like him dropping Manifest Destiny, and actually I did kind of run out of time on that turn. I still would have lost, but I could have at least controlled the troop. And you'll see, you'll see. Some things just counter Angron hard. And so far Saul has been a big trouble for Angron. Which is surprising, because again, he's got 30 health, I have all this hard damage. It's just these really early big fat fatties. Yeah, I am totally boned. Unless I have... I can't even conquer, even if I had it.
Protects.
It does protect. It protects you, not anyone else in this video. Well, except Vulcan. Yeah, go out like a champ.
Defeat? Never.
Alright, let's get back to some wins. Let's get perky again. Ah, Little Rom. You know, I had mentioned in the last video for this that maybe Rom would be a good counter. Turns out it actually still has a pretty hard time. But I also top deck pretty well here. What's the best thing I can draw? A bike. Taking it out. And I could counterattack that off, but I'm gonna save it. It's not worth taking out a 2-1 troop. I'm gonna save it for some kind of 6-7, you know, scenario, or winning the game. Too many people play their counterattacks on the first turn when they're damaged things, and it's not worth it. You gotta save it. It could be me turning into Super Angron, you know? Okay, so I do regret my decision play here. I could have bashed into him, or rather, I could have used that to take him out and then bashed into him and taken 1 damage. Instead, I take 3 damage, and this becomes a 4-5. So was it worth the 3 damage to him? No. Always take out those frickin' infantry when it's word bearers. But it's okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to blow my counterattack on this along with the land speeder, but I could have saved the counterattack. I could have not taken an extra 2 damage. That's okay. My health is much higher than his, and at the time my theory was I'll just bash into him, he'll buff something a little bit, and I'll goldstone it or something. We're gonna take out the thing that's most important first before I lose the attack, and then we're gonna go for the 50-50. And it hits the troop. Great. I would have been happy either way. I mean, yes, I'd drop down to an attack, and yes, it could hit me and then get a thing and whatever, but... Oh, okay. He stalled out, and I think he's about to poof. Sorry, buddy. So sad. Alright, time to lose again. GG, plastic bag. I was faced with the turn so hard, I timed out. I straight up could not think of a solution fast enough. And I was really trying, and I came up with something, and then tried to think if there was anything better, and by the time I implemented my best solution, the timer. You can't just think well, you have to think quick. I guess one could say that thinking well entails thinking quick, perhaps, but you get my meaning. Come on. Don't beat me up, I lost this. So when Angron's bashing you, or sorry, when Vulcan is bashing Angron, not a good sign. I mean, yeah, I could have bashed double into that, but usually me getting low on health is a good thing, especially in counterattack, because it creates a good opportunity for Whisper, and if you get off Whisper, you almost always win. It's pretty darn likely. Okay, okay. What are we doing here? We're taking that out with that. We're dealing 3 there, so while I have the 3. And then we're going to pick it off for a final 2. Sorry, we're going to pick that off there. So, alternatively, I could have thrown 2 damage at that, picked that off, and he could have had a 2-1. But I would have actually have taken more damage overall. It's kind of subtle, but him ramming the 3-3 into the 4-2 means that I take 2 damage. If I had done the other scenario, what would have happened? He would have rammed the 2-1 into the 4-2, and I would have taken 3 damage. So that actually worked out ever so slightly better. I was just praying that he wasn't going to face bash into the 4-2 with Vulcan, and then hit me with the 3-3, because then he still would have had a 3-1, and that would have sucked. That actually might have been the better play for him. Not that he knew, he wants to keep his health high too. And he's taking every chance he gets to punish me for having to attack, which is Not what most warlords do. And Vulcan can get away with it, because he's got 28 net health. I'm boned. At this point, I've already lost, really. I mean, I'm down to 8 health. Yeah, I can heal. He's gonna drop a big fat 6-5, and this is the turn I whiff. I'm like, I can't even bash that. I need to try to figure out a solution. And I spent too much time thinking, well, if I attack and then attack, or if I attack, it just came out too hard. Like, I could heal and then attack, and then... So what I arrived at was throw everything into him, take it off for the final 2, and then throw the speeder into it, but I didn't even get a chance to do that. I ran out of time. I'm like, goodbye. I mean, even if I had, I was at 2 health. He'd hit me for 2 and kill me, probably. So as far as misplace goes, I'm happy it was on that. Alright. These last 4. Mwah. I love beating up all of these. He's like the top meta right now for win rate. He was, and still is, and he's a jerk. Generally, Conrads annoy the hell out of me, and so do Korbacks. So, I hope you enjoy these last 4.
Charge!
Let's beat some of the top meta with Troop Angron! I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Hail Chowdoris! Hail Chowdoris!
But you're going for a challenge in ranked? No. Stop saying hi. I'm not gonna let you win. You can suck it. Suck. And I get it. You hail Chungus. Yeah, so I am not doing the Pi Alpha. Usually I like saving these for later, but I'm... 1, trying to keep my attack up so he doesn't just face bash me, because he wants to do the fun too. And 2, he's at 4 energy, so there's a chance that he could, like, go for 2, and I didn't want to allow him to double Warlord power. But we will certainly play the end of turn 2 damage. It's good stuff. I love it. Ah, that's sad. You know, in hindsight, I think I face bashed that 4-2 off the board, and I don't think I actually need to, now that I think about it, because it only gets sneak attack that 1 turn. But there's too high a chance of, like, some kind of con plays, or the con, or whatever the hell it's called, and then I would suddenly be taking an extra, you know, 4 damage, and taking out that troop reduces that chance. So now I figure, let's drop it. He does get it. But he's actually not going to Warlord power. He's just going to straight up hit me for 4. Can't believe that a game where both people are such high on aggro is taking so long. Oh well. What are we doing? Chaimu. Let's fill out that energy curve. You know, maybe I could have gone for Han's Mortar, but... I'm too worried sometimes with these white scars. I've seen them pop off like 30 damage in a turn. So I guess I thought on curve, heal, and a 5-5 outweighed guaranteed damage. And it did. Oh, now we're gonna Hans Mortar. And boy, would I love a 0-cost Chaimu. It's not gonna happen, but I'd love it. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna kill it with Doom. No, I'm gonna win. We have lethal. If he can't drop a front line or heal, I got 3, 4, 10. 7, 10. And 11. I got counterattack too. Just in case. That's game, buddy. Eat the F. Press fast for respect. I'd love to hear his audio right now, like, don't have Goldstone, don't have Goldstone, and then it happens. It happens to me a lot. I'm like, don't have Goldstone, don't have Goldstone. Best troop. Alrighty. Oh, I look forward to this, man. Look at all these wins. 12 in a row. I don't even make the deck. Kabanda! This is a hard matchup for Kabanda because, one, I'm keeping Gorechild. This is like the counter. And two, I get to hit him while he's at 2. He has to hit me while I'm at 3. Such a bad scenario for him. I don't even care that I don't have early game plays.
You know nothing of honor.
Nothing. I will kill that. I don't want that getting mutate buffed. I don't want that. Get rid of it. Just go. Goodbye. What does he get? Ah, he gets the rage damage. That's actually a good scenario for him, as it turns out. Because Sagittari happens, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play it on curve. And I'm really hoping it hits him. It's him. Ooh. Are you ready for a misplay? What should he do? He should hit me. He hits the troop. I don't know why. I'll break down the math for us. So, he took 3 damage and did 3 damage. What's the inverse scenario? He could have taken 2 damage and done 3, and he could have rammed the 2-1 into the troop and hit me for 1 extra. So he could have saved a life and he could have dealt an extra life. But he did the opposite and is gonna... Every little bit counts, man. Is there something about his whisper that I don't remember? Does he be better if he kills troops or something? If that's the case, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm off base. I haven't paid attention to what his whisper is. Oh, but here's another misplay. He needs to kill this. He needs to kill this. He goes for me. You could have kept the troop alive at 5-1 and killed this. And instead, what do I have here? I have 8 damage. I have lethal. Well, maybe lethal. Depends if it hits him. But we're going to increase that chance by dropping Han's Mortar. Because let's see the scenarios there. That's lethal game. If it had hit that troop, I double tap him, and then either it kills that troop with the mortar, or it kills him. So, it was a perfect random damage scenario for me. Misplay. Up too low. Alright. Can we beat Batman before energy turn 10? Yes, yes we can. Let's watch. So yeah, I'm getting rid of the heal because again, I'm trying to kill him before energy turn 10. Turns out that that heal is actually going to save my life. So, funny that. Let's hit him, and we're going to drop the target damage first, just in case there's some stealth that this makes a significant difference on. So, we can only hope. Something got in my drink. Yep, just face bash. Please face bash me. Yes. I don't care how low you get me. All I care is that you take damage and you're making it happen. Perfect. Okay, what do I draw? Let's do it again. Another 7 damage. Perfect. Oh, I might have waited a turn, buddy. You could have lowered my attack, hit me, and then kept it alive. Although I would have Keth biked it, but you didn't. Yeah. Boom, boom. There's 4 damage, and now you can kill it instantly, as it turns out. Oof. Alrighty. Hans? If it hits him, I can counterattack it. Hits him instead. It's like a win-win. Either get him super, super low or take out the troop. Ow. Oof. Oof. Okay. Let's keep track of something here. He's got 14 damage available, and I have to hit something, so he could have lethal. So I'm popping the heal. I'm popping that heal. I'm not going for anything else. I'm not going to take a 1 out of 3. Well, you know, this could have been good. I could have done that, dropped carrier, and then it's a 1 out of 3 chance of denying 6. Or it just seems safer doing the heal. The heal was a guaranteed I'm not going to die this turn and have enough attack to kill him. Why do a 2 out of 3 versus guarantee? He's looking for solutions. He's like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I was really hoping this would kill him. Still did 2. Goodbye. Surrender. Thank you. Yeah, take that, Batman. Alright, Bat Dad. Best match coming up. The moral of this game: do not blow your counterattack early. He's literally gonna lose by 1 HP. And I can't even, I don't think my butthole has ever been so clenched. I'm gonna keep Keth Bikes. I'm gonna save that for a troop. I don't think it's worth dropping on energy turn 2, especially when I have this. I know the game's gonna go long, like, it's gonna happen. Guaranteed. That 1 extra damage might make or break the difference later. Let's see if it does. But I do have a Gore Child, so that's important. It's gonna counteract some of that heal. Bash away! We're gonna drop it on energy turn 4. Since I got a 5, 6, 7 lined up. You know, I could have held off, but this has the benefit of if he plays some kind of troop, I can face bash it. I regret the decision I'm about to do here. I could have killed that troop with Goldstone. Instead, I'm like, we're gonna drop the Gore Child, we're gonna hit him for 4 because I don't want to hit him and have him double heal up or whatever. And then I'm thinking maybe later in the game I can Goldstone Baron combo, or you know, I can just take it out the next turn, you know, when it's not on curve. Instead, this happens. So what's the best play I can do? We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna heal. I can't kill it with anything in my hand. Now I could, but he's gonna attack off first. Well, at least he got the extra heal. Since he's gonna die anyway. Ow. Well, I can Goldstone that away, or, thankfully, I can double poke it, which is what I'm gonna go for. Take the face bash first. That's it gets stronger with each hit. And this guy is still here. All because I didn't take him out that one turn. But, trade-offs. Gore, the plus attack on me, has probably helped in ways... That's exactly what I wanted. I was really worried he would poison this and then hit me. Instead, I mean, to be fair, I think I'm gonna suicide that anyway, so. Yeah! First time getting Baron buffed. Between like the 8 matches in the last video or whatever and these matches, it's never happened. Chaimu! Oh, don't stun him. God damn it. But, Chaimu. We're gonna keep him alive, and we're gonna kill that. I don't care about ward, that's why I have Goldstone. So, bash. And kill. And let's keep Varen going. What are the odds of him having 2 stuns? I think it's low. He could certainly poison him again, but he'd have to do double poison. And if he does double poison, he wastes 4 out of his 9, and then he's gonna have to take a shit ton. So what does he do? That's awkward. Alright. That's the game loss. Why did he do that? What's the benefit? He could have saved it later. Maybe if I had another heal, I wouldn't be able to heal it in time, or... Top deck. Top deck of the century right here. Get ready. I got better chaos than you. Oh. Well, I can take those two out nice and neat. Got that going for me. Flap, and he'll live, allowing me to kill that. I'm gonna face bash into the 3-5 because I do not want that heal out, and the 2 damage will finish it off. And look at this board state. This is the best Troop Angron board state I will ever have. I have all 3 legendaries and a Doombringer. Okay. He didn't get any form of damage. He didn't get a +1/+1 or a +3. Those are the 2 things he would have needed to win this turn, because he has 6 damage fast. If he had had the Rage, it wouldn't have helped, because Rage does not proc when you have Sneak Attack. So he had a 2 chance and didn't get him. And if he had just kept that counterattack. But let's go Whispers and watch him surrender. Can't believe I won this. Oh. You're full of hate. My hate. Well, I hope you enjoyed these additional Angron matches. Recording up next is going to be those perfect event run, and we're going to see how we can mess up all 4 stages of the Bossity Boss with Khan. If you enjoyed this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. Share it with your friends, and if always, of course, Comatose loves you. Thanks for watching.